holding the person responsible. However, that doesn't change the fact that their daughter at 19 disappeared and was murdered. And they don't have the opportunity to see her graduate from Cal Poly, be married, have grandchildren for them. So every year that goes by, they continue to suffer for this loss. I committed to them before, and I remain committed that even though Paul was convicted today, this case is not over. This case will not be over until Kristin is returned home. And we have committed to that from the beginning, and I remain committed to that fact that we don't take a breath, we do not put this aside, we continue to pursue this until we bring Kristin home to the family, and that I remain committed to. I would also like to thank the jury. 3 months is a very long time to be on a jury. The commitment for them, I just can't imagine. I can't imagine the commitment from the investigative team. 3 months away from their home, away from their families, up here working tirelessly every week, lucky to go home on weekends. I just admire them. But the jury has a job, and they did that job today, and I think it's really important. I'd also like to thank Monterey County. This is a San Luis case, obviously, and was transferred to Monterey County. The court system, the district attorney's office, the sheriff's office has been phenomenal for all of us, and they deserve a big thank you. The district attorney mentioned about the investigative team. I would like to thank our district attorney for moving forward with the courage to prosecute a complicated case. This was not a simple case. 26 years had passed. And I commend the DA for moving forward with this. Chris Preble, our all-star, truly is a phenomenal attorney and a phenomenal human being, and really led this case through the court system and deserves a tremendous amount of credit. J.T. Camp, a DA investigator, by the way, used to work for the sheriff's office. Phenomenal job working this case as well, hand in hand with Chris. I have actually 2 investigators that worked that case, or worked this case here. Chief Deputy Nate Paul in the back of the room worked this case before Detective Cole and did a great job. And then, of course, there's Detective Cole, who took this case and worked his tail off to develop and identify evidence in this case that ultimately brought it to trial, and deserves the credit for his hard work. I'm a little biased, but I have a phenomenal investigative team, and Clint is part of that team. And then last, to Eric Drobroth, of course, the DA's assistant, who has been involved in this for several years now and has been extremely supportive and willing to help us. I would just like to close and say that I appreciate all the community support. What this does for the community has been tremendous. The ability to have some form of justice to them is really second to the family. They have been living this for 26 years themselves. Some have far left the area years before and now have still followed it and still support the Smart family. And so this is justice for them, for them to understand that the conviction means a tremendous amount. So thank you for being here.
Thank you, Sheriff. We are indebted to the people of the San Luis Obispo County community for their patience, for their support, their support of the Smart family, and the ongoing investigation and ultimately the prosecution effort. We're thankful for specific caring individuals such as Christopher Lambert, who devoted countless hours in order to keep Kristin's memory alive and the case at the forefront of the hearts and minds of people in our community. His podcast helped to identify additional new witnesses and the collection of important evidence that was critical in the prosecution of this case. San Luis Obispo County is also blessed to have a district attorney's office full of passionate staff members who are committed to this important work. They get up each day to serve victims and to protect our community through prosecution and holding people accountable. And I'm proud of our entire office team that consists of many important staff roles in addition to attorneys in the office. But today I'm especially pleased with the exceptional level of effort and professionalism of our prosecution team, in this case, led by Deputy District Attorney Christopher Patrion. Chris, I want to thank you for your unwavering commitment to the pursuit of a truthful and just verdict. I think everybody in the room would like to hear from you. So, Chris.
Good afternoon. Just want to start on behalf of the entire SLO County team. We want to thank the Smart family. They've endured what no family should ever have to go through. Their perseverance has been an inspiration to us. When we were tired, when times were tough, we said amongst ourselves, if they can do it, then we can do it. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for being our inspiration and our rock. So many in our community never gave up hope. I really feel like this is a day to recognize a community effort. Just about the entirety of SLO County collaborated to make this day happen. And this is a prosecution that our community can be proud of. We admire the witnesses who came forward. I think we called over 50, and they testified about the truth as to what happened. Many endured decades of sadness, of guilt, frustration, yet maintained their resolve to make sure Kristin's voice was heard. We want to commend the bravery of the Jane Does who testified. They spoke for Kristin and said what Kristin could not. They are heroes and role models for all of us. And lastly, our entire team wants victims everywhere to know that they're dedicated people who will stand up and never forget and fight for justice to make sure their voices are heard. Thank you.
So I want to also recognize the extraordinary level of support provided to our team by the Monterey County District Attorney's Office, led by my friend, District Attorney Janine Patrion. Thank you very much. Your team has now become a part of our DA family. For more than 2 decades, the story of Kristin Smart has touched us all. The story of her enthusiastic spirit, her experience as a college student at Cal Poly, her wonderful family. Her story has filled us with determination. Her family has long been a part of our San Luis Obispo County family, and we will always remember Kristin Smart. When we filed charges in April 2021, we were celebrating Crime Victims' Rights Awareness Month. And today we have finally achieved justice for Kristin. However, the hard work to end sexual violence is not over and will continue. My office will continue to work with allies in San Luis Obispo County to prevent sexual violence through education and awareness. We will continue to support survivors with services.
No. Oh, no. Oh, my God.
leave the room at this point, and we will see in a few minutes.
Not quite sure what's going on here. Something was going on in the background. Almost sounded like somebody fell or passed out. They've asked media to leave the room, so I'm not sure if they've canceled the stream or not. Well, it looks like they may have shut down the stream. Somebody, like I was saying, has, I don't know if they've hurt themselves, passed out, but something happened in the background and everybody basically left. They asked the media to leave. So I will see if anything else shows up or if they give us another time. If anyone knows what happened in the background there, feel free to let me know. Let's see here. Yeah, they totally stopped the stream. I'll maybe give it a couple of minutes here and see if anything else shows up, see if they restart the stream. But like I say, they did ask all the media to leave. Okay, still not seeing anything. Ah, okay, guys. Well, I'll jump off for now. And I'll wait for them to start up their stream again. I think that's our best bet. Okay, so I will jump off and I will absolutely see you in the next one. Bye.